What's going on with your imagination? Did you realize that you are scaring yourself? Remember when you were a kid, or maybe you have some children who wake up at night and worry about the monster under the bed. And you can tell them there's no monster under the bed, but they're convinced there's a monster under the bed, even though there isn't. It's not real. It's all in their imagination. And yet to them, it is real. And that's what's going on with your imagination and your writing. So, worry or anxiety is really just either focusing on something that happened in the past that's over and done with, you can't change it, or predicting something that might happen in the future. And 99.9% of what we predict about the future doesn't happen. So, so worry is reliving the past or predicting the future. Or worry because we think or we imagine that we have no control over a situation. But you can control your imagination. You can control situations when you go in focused on the reality of what's happening around you and know you can make decisions about what you should do in that situation. So, for example, do a lot of what if thinking, right? What if my horse spooks? What if a turkey runs out in front of us? What if it's windy? What if, what if, what if? I don't need to put these ideas into your head. I'm sure you already have plenty of your own. Your what if thoughts are just your imagination projecting into the future or predicting a future outcome. So let's go with what if my horse spooks? Well, does your horse typically spook? If he does, what does he typically spook at? And how does he behave when he spooks? Is it a sudden movement to the side? Does he stop and look? Does he scoot forward? What does he do exactly? And if he does that, are you able to ride through it? Have you ridden through it in the past? And if you have, why is that a problem? Or how is that a problem? If your horse doesn't typically spook, then why are you worrying about him spooking? If he's got no history of spooking, you're just imagining something that's not very likely to happen, right? You can control your imagination. You can be creative about, okay, so yeah, I'm thinking about if my horse spooks, what would I do? Let's plan ahead. Let's practice that in my mind. Let's visualize my horse having a spook and me riding through it. Now I might feel like I have more control. And if I don't feel, if my horse does have a history of spooking, and I don't feel that I've got the skill level to ride through it, then what do I need to do to change that? One, I can get my horse some training. I can work with him from the ground when I know what he spooks at. I can learn more about how to tell when he's feeling tense so we don't get to that level of him needing to spook. I can move him away from whatever is causing him to be tense until he feels calmer. So I want you to take a moment and do this quick exercise to use your imagination in a positive way. Think of a happy memory. Maybe a good ride you had at some point in the past, or maybe something not related to riding. Just imagine, remember, recall that happy event, however long ago or recent it was. And as you're remembering that event, you can close your eyes if you like, that might help. I want you to notice the emotions you're feeling. And if you're looking down at that event, if you're watching yourself in the event, I want you to sort of imagine yourself floating into your own body and being in that event. And notice how you feel. Notice those emotions. And if you're remembering a happy event, somewhere where you felt really good, then you're feeling those emotions, even though you're not there. You're using your imagination to recall it. So you can do the same thing by imagining a future event. So perhaps your next ride and how that is going to be. And you can use your imagination to create a happy event and to feel those good emotions the same as you just felt in that memory. That's just a quick mindset tip for helping you to feel confident. And if you want to learn more of these tips, if you've been struggling with anxiety for a long time about riding or a particular part of riding, then check out my Winning the Confidence Game course. Thank you for taking the time to join me, and I will see you in my next video.